Everyone, I am Dominic Foppoli, Mayor of Windsor, California, here in beautiful Sonoma County wine country. Another episode of Meals with the Mayors. My amazing co-host, Guy Fieri, Windsor resident, Mayor of Flavortown, all-around amazing guy. Our favorite resident, joining me on this culinary and honestly drinking journey. We've had a fun time doing all these episodes. We're at a newer restaurant, but it's already become a Windsor favorite. And we've got the whole family here today. Gonna try some great foods, maybe pair a little wine with it. Guy, take it away.
All right. Well, I have a lot of questions. And the first question is, who are those two cute kids?
Yes. And she was born at the same time we opened in the restaurant.
And what's her name?
Chloe.
Chloe? And who's back there?
It's Ian.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. Talk to me about Qimura. Now, you're not Japanese. Your grandmother is, but
yes.
You're from Taiwan?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. How did you give me the story of how you ended up from Taiwan with a Japanese grandmother and you come to Windsor?
We come here for parents. And when we be here, that we always miss our home country food. My grandma make food for me, and I grew up with my grandma. So we start calling my grandma to asking the recipe, how to produce the food that we miss. And she was a very great chef when she was young. And so there's two purposes that we name our restaurant as Qimura. The first one is based on the old recipe, is from my grandma. And the second one that we want to open the concept that our restaurant is service for families. Because we do believe that the most delicious food in the world is that when you're cooking the food for who someone you love. So we treat our customer and whole community like a family. So
that's great.
Yeah. So
how long have you been open?
Excuse me?
How long have you been open?
About 3 years.
About 3 years. That's awesome. And would you say, is it strict Japanese, or are you mixing in other types of, a little bit of the other influences, the Asian influences in this, or is it just Japanese?
It's just Japanese.
Okay.
It's my grandma was living in the time that World War II by the Taiwan was occupied by Japan, so she knows a lot about Japanese.
Okay, so it's great. I love it. And you want to make it family oriented. Look at the two kids here right in the middle of it. She's looking for something in your pocket. She knows you have. Now, what did you send over to Dominic, to the mayor? What is he enjoying?
Our mayor's table is our soy ramen, and also our original tonkatsu broth. And you can see the color is white. It's a pure white color. It's all natural from the pork bone and chicken bone. We use 20,000 liters water, boil for 7 hours to concentrate only 4,000 liters broth. And that only can let us provide 20 orders of ramen a day.
Wow. 20 orders of ramen a day, that's it? That's all you get to do?
Yeah, that's all we can do, 20 orders.
What you're having right now, and what he was just explaining to me, which I love to hear this, because really the depth of the flavor in that ramen is that bone broth. And he's just sitting there explaining it. For the size of the kitchen, to the amount of time that they can dedicate to it, he's only able to make 20 orders of that. So if you don't get in there early and get this, too bad, because this isn't being made with powdered, chicken stock. This is the real deal. Tell me what you're tasting.
This is some of the best ramen I've ever had. I'm going to be honest. When we're not filming anymore, I'm just going to slurp the rest of this straight out of the bowl, because this is. My plan was to have a little of this and then get to the sushi, but I can't put this down. This is some of the best. The flavoring and mixtures there. There's such a deep intensity in all of it, and some of the egg too, with this fresh vegetables. And once again, I didn't realize how difficult and how long of a process proper ramen was. And you can tell this is made with care. This is great. Also, Got to have some with. This is some of the most uniquely presented sushi since puppy's crying. Since Tex Wasabi's, honestly. So
I love
this is cool. That's just the way they're doing everything here.
Jeff, let me ask you this. Delivery to go, how can people enjoy this? Are you doing?
Oh, we do side pickup, and every order is go over by phone. And people call in and pay on the phone, and we will put the order on tables, and we call customer one by one, so they won't touch any other people.
Great. And how can they get the menu? Is there a website they can go to?
Oh yeah, we have a website, and also we have Facebook and Instagram.
Excellent. And some of the other favorites in the restaurant that people should look for?
Oh, on the meals, another dish is our unicorn roll. The unicorn roll is a shrimp tempura and salmon on top, tortured with sugar and Japanese mayo. But we like to point out the sushi looks simple, but every time when we handle these ingredients, that we always carry the thankful and respectful to our ingredient, because these ingredients that bring the stop the people's hungry and bring enrich people's life. So when we put this thought in our mind, that makes this sushi alive. It's just not a piece of salmon put on top of rice.
Well, I love your philosophy. I love how much this means to you. And just as you were mentioning there about about serving the family and making it have that feeling coming from your grandmother's recipes. I mean, this is exactly the story that everybody wants to know. And I don't think that, there's so many folks here in the town of Windsor that are, haven't been to your restaurant. So it's nice to get some of the backstory and see Dom enjoying that delicious one of the 20 ramens you can get in a day. I will be calling ahead of time to get my ramen order in because my whole family will want it. And thank you. Thanks for sharing. Don, how was it? It was great?
So great. Once again, I'm going to be ordering early. I had to do it the Sonoma County way once again. Got some Brie Couloir, Rosé of Grenache. My puppy would love 61 seats in the ramen right now. We've got more fans. You know that we're filming this live. And I love it. You guys are amazing. I've been to your restaurant a bunch of times, and I wish you all the success in the world during all of this. So
thank you.
We have barking dogs, kids digging in pockets, me getting none of it, you drinking wine. This is meals. Yeah, this is Meals with the Mayor, torture for Guy. Jeff, thank you very much. Beautiful family you have. I look forward to visiting your restaurant.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Pop Dom, you and your new co-host.